So welcome to our Intentional Creativity broadcast. I'm Svetlana Pritzker, Intentional Creativity coach, artist, and author. And here with me is Alex Drummond.
And I'm owner of Unfiniteus Rocks and Juice, an all-organic juice bar, and with a crystal shop and jewelry shop in the back in Chicago.
So today we're going to talk about ritual objects, and how do they fit in our very busy modern life. So, a couple of weeks ago, Alex showed me something absolutely incredible, and when I saw it, I said, we have to show it to the people. So, could you please unveil the mystery?
So, this is the Chalice of Illumination, and if you tune into the last video in the first segment, we talked about how symbolism and conscious awareness can help in the modern world with our fast-paced life. This Chalice of Illumination holds a lot of symbolism behind it, and it is representative of a chalice, which also holds symbols relating to a skull, a cauldron, the elixir of life, which is completely seen as a liquid, not a chalice, not a cup, but something that the chalice or the cup holds. It is also very closely related to the pineal gland, and that.
So you are throwing in a lot of stuff right now. So let's just start from the beginning. First of all, it's an incredibly beautiful object, and it's a cup, right? What's the chalice? Is it a cup?
Yeah, the chalice.
There is another meaning to chalice.
Similar to the Holy Grail. But there are many stories, not just the story of the Holy Grail that relates to this philosophy.
Okay, so chalice is not just a regular cup.
No.
What's special about that?
The special thing about the chalice is what it holds in it. And what it holds in it is much less physical than a lot of knowledge seekers find themselves believing. And as they move past the layers of the symbolism and what they mean to the conscious mind, rather than a tangible symbol, is that it represents abundance and fertility.
Oh, okay, wow. Okay, so it's abundance and fertility, which is abundance of life, not just abundance of money. That's how people kind of relate to abundance. It's like, I have more money, that I want more abundance, but actually abundance of spirit and abundance of creation, right? Yes. Okay, perfect, great. So that's a chalice. And now, where did you get it?
It was made. It was custom made for me by an amazing jeweler named Liam Powers.
Okay.
He did everything. This is moving a little bit into the jewelry world, but there was a lot of jewelry techniques involved in making this. I know a lot of jewelers, and they specialize, and this is kind of like a doctor who can do everything, not just surgery. He did everything.
Wow. And so how did he decide that he wants to do that, or how that came into being?
This idea came into being as I was doing studies on this whole idea of the elixir of life, or the philosopher's stone, which is said to extend life or give eternal life. And many people in the modern world believe that this is still attainable, and we just have to.
Can I touch it?
Absolutely.
Yes. Because I know energy, I can feel energy, and the first time I touched it, I was in this, because that energy is that is in this cup, inside this cup, that is swirling into my being, creates that exchange, and I literally feel so much more vibrant when I hold that cup, and when I look inside, I see something absolutely amazing. So are you saying you invented the cup in that shape, way, and form, how it is? That's yours?
Yeah, I can start from the bottom
and
explain what
Let's
this
do
is
this.
to you.
Let's do this, because that's absolutely amazing.
So the idea involves three. Some people refer to it as the Trinity. Some people refer to it as mind, body, spirit. But it's important that it's three, because we experience our reality in a binary way.
Black, white, left and right, good and bad, right and wrong. Yes.
And I believe that that's because of our genetics. We have two helix strand of DNA, and this is binary, ones and zeros, positive and negative, like you said, and we also have two lobes in the or two hemispheres in the brain, and one hemisphere governs completely different experiences than the other hemisphere.
Right. So we constantly think on the left side, and we constantly imagine on the right side, and then those two collapse. Once in a while, we just don't know where we are.
And finding the median between that binary experience is a way that many ancient philosophies, religions, groups, secret societies say is the key to life, is that middle.
Yeah,
a lot of times
it's a golden medium between this and that. The calm place from which you can actually create with intention.
Exactly. And the chalice in its physical form represents something that holds this elixir, something that holds this balance, which in ancient allegory or stories or rituals is typically blood, which represents death or the feminine side, and the or life, and the feminine side, and the snake venom, which represents death and the masculine side. And these two things intertwine, and we find ourselves in the middle of this binary experience.
Yeah, and when you go to pharmacy, you see Caduceus cup, right? With two snakes going up. Okay, very good. And so what happened here?
So we have three snakes representing a triple helix. So we have each snake representing three helixes, showing that humans are advancing. There are actually solar explosions from the sun that deliver radioactive energy all the way to Earth, and this energy is said to help us evolve.
Transform our being, not just in a spiritual way when we talk about expansion and being in the lighter part of the universe and understanding things better, and expansion of the internet, but actually expansion of how our inner processes are working. So from doing this, it's going to do something else. Can you show what you meant?
Yeah, so
you showed me
we
something.
have a binary experience where from the energetic level of the heavens and the energetic body of the planet or the underworld kind of spin, and where they meet is us, and humans are responsible for keeping this plane of existence.
Being the bridge between the heaven and inspiration and the earth's heavy experience, surviving and taking care of procreation.
And the nature of the universe is expansion, and we've found that to be true, and the direction of expansion is up. In numbers, it is progression, so we would get a higher number after 2, which would be 3. So rather than a double helix giving us this plane of existence in a
and very unstable, by the way. It's very unstable. It doesn't hold anything.
And now we're moving to something much more stable, and it does the same movement, and it just incorporates one extra point of reference, I'll call it, because we're using 2 point of references to understand the opposite. And when we understand the opposite, we can understand where we are.
So we're actually moving into becoming more stable. And if you look at the crystals in life, you are going to see those triangles. And if you look at the bridges that we build, you're going to see those triangles. And if you look at the family, stable family, you're going to see the triangle as well. And so what's happening right now, and I see it very much so, we went through 2012, where we experienced the shift, and then we went to next level, 16, where we experienced huge intolerance, and now we're moving in 2020, where we're going to get into a habit of being aware and creating aware action. And according to my predictions, that will continue evolving to 2028, and around between 27 and 28, we're going to get the children like that. That
and
are
they're
gonna,
already starting to come.
Yeah, they are already coming, but right now they're a little undercooked, sort of, because the energy is not really settled yet in the physical body of the mother. So what Alex has created from his imagination and his deep understanding of how geometry works, And when you go to his story, you can feel it. What actually happens that when you have something like that in your home, a ritual object like that, you actually bring your awareness forward. And so the children that are being born to the aware mothers that holding that stability within the body, it's no longer wobbly between different energetic influences and emotional influences, that you can bring into life absolutely different children. And these children are your conscious creation, your intentional creativity in action. And you're going to learn more in our next segment. Stay tuned, don't go away.